The Juru Aboriginal people are the traditional owners of the land and sea country of Mission Beach area. They welcome you to their country and ask you to respect this special place. So the distance of this track is approximately 3.9 kilometers and the time is about 2 to 2.5 hours. And it's a little difficult. Be prepared for a steep ascent that requires a moderate level of fitness. Well, here goes. When you're walking, you ascend fairly quickly and there's a filtered light and the cool breeze directly from the sea. These are ravines that run through these particular hills, like the Bicton Hill, where in the big wet torrents of water rushing down. On the beach near the Clump Point Jetty there are lots of water courses, and this is one of the courses that would feed directly into that ocean area. What the track builders do is they look after the tracks, they create a sort of an effect, clean the tracks, but as well as help the water run through so that it wouldn't sort of damage the track in the wet season. So there's a few openings here. I'm just peering through the canopy. So there's one of the characteristic sounds of the rainforest. Quite a different experience from yesterday's walk that was along Ulysses. When I'm sort of walking in these particular zones is to sort of look for these strange patterns. For example, the fungi on this particular tree is quite interesting in itself. One thing that's quite sort of special about these forests are the very tiny butterflies. It might be difficult to see, but they seem to be, all over the place. They sort of create a different ambience when sort of walking through the forest, and are also interesting to document. From an arts perspective, it's like documenting these little features would be documenting the kind of supervening order of the natural world, and the supervening order would be these organisms that exist because of the complex ecosystem. And therefore the notion of the ecosystem being integral or interdependent. Very steep sort of downward region here, and these are steel tracks to obviously hold the soil. Here's an opening. This is where a tree has fallen, creating a sort of canopy open of the Bicton, so halfway up, possibly even a little bit more. Lovely view of towards Garner's Beach and Bingle Bay. Actually it's towards Garner's Beach, but the view from here is Bingle Bay, right at the corner there. So here's a photograph. I'll make a still image of that, and some beautiful houses on the hill here. So incredible view, and wouldn't be accessible for a view if not for this tree, which has been recently felled. So it actually crossed the whole path here, and it would have been situated, looks like right here. So it was situated here, or it's the actual area of the tree was here. It had fallen, and tree cutter, the trackies, as they know in Australia, they cut a lot of the trees that cross the tracks, trails of national parks, and clear them up for hikers like myself to enjoy. So this tree is over the path, but not causing any problem at all, because you can just walk underneath it. No, an incredible kind of small area. These are just incredible areas. And there's a place to sit, so this is possibly the halfway mark.